Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
That much engage potential. You know, you obviously can slam someone into a wall, but isn't as much of a driving force as things like Rel, things like Zac. So, you know, if this game does get in the later stages, you do have poke from Corki, don't get me wrong, but...
One as Viper was still level 1. See the Delight still, even so, is level 1. Here's a little invade from Peanut, trying to get on top of Willer here, who is in a bit of trouble. Gonna get knocked into basically the wall, but not quite, as Willer will flash and die anyway. Forces the follow flash from Peanut, I suppose, but that's
now to execute so we can get his, if they are going the double support item. Oh, Viper.
Yeah, we see the Ignite already coming in, and they're trying to deal damage to execute. That bubble might help out a little bit, but you can see this guy is basically impenetrable right now, as here is Peanut. He is in the bottom lane. That's another route, but he'll just wait it out. I mean, they're not even under the turret just yet. Really nice flash, though, from Henna. Excellently done, and that is going to be Peanut going down.
So well played there. And, you know, I was definitely one of the nicer individual dragons to have, but, yeah, FearX just didn't hold their nerve in that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's going to be the Void Buds probably timing out here. It doesn't look like FearX want to challenge this at all.
Yeah, I mean, Doran had a TP advantage. They had the package as well. I just think there's no realistic problem that we really had is that so many centers would be down in levels, down in gold. I just end up, even though they scale well, they would never get to that point because they're so far behind. I prefer this where you have a bunch of
to a spot where you can take down this turret. And yeah, he will be able to. Has 3 Void Buds help out a little bit with that damage. Azir's attacking pretty fast, stacking that up. Doesn't even need to teleport.
I think it's so important because...
Oh, the predict Viper! He's just going to get caught out just like that. Has to flash, nearly goes down. But he at least gets that culling in, and now Willer goes down. He gets a bit low closer. Finally going to join the fight. He wasn't here for any. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty huge. At this point... You know, it was pretty far away, like Willer's trying to get in there.
Extend it a bit more. It's hard to say because you want to get the ult immediately before Viper flashes. But regardless, there just wasn't enough damage, wasn't enough CC coming through. And we end up seeing Viper living. And now, Clay, you're in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's going to hop the wall, run into a Poppy. He does flash. And that might give him a little bit of an extension, but this is a long jungle. That hit is not going to knock him into the wall. As Clear is getting low, but the Ghost coming in from the Udyr, and they should be able to take him down. That they do. As the rings explode.
Souls right now, 63, which isn't that many. Means you're gonna be waiting a lot longer.
Oh boy, Execute is gonna get that dredge line, but Henna's just left out to dry. He doesn't have a dredge line himself, and Doran can just hang out under the turret forever. As the hook now gonna come in and Execute goes down. I think he was kind of out actually.
He was.
But then he,
Yeah, he saw the window. It's this thing, FearX, you know, we talk about the center being a scaling pick, the Azir being a scaling pick. They just bowed down in the face of this Corki who's just dominating, and...
I don't know about this. This looks like desperation. I mean, even if they do get it, they're giving up Infernal Soul, so even that is not a great trade.
I think you have to try something. Force an objective when the package is down. This is probably going to go horribly wrong, but you have to try.
You gotta try. Zeka's gonna try to TP in, speaking of which, as that tidal wave goes a bit awry, as everybody's in the back of the pit, and they are getting a nice little setup actually on the backside there, but Willer is going to take down the Baron now, as Hanwha Esports looking to clean up as much of them as possible afterwards. So they get the objective, but a couple of people are getting out with this one.
You know, I expected that to go far worse. So I'm gonna say that was a rounding success for FearX. To lose him 2 members and get the Baron, I really thought they were just gonna be gone there. So it does work out.
The flash on in, trying to set something up. He's got Senna around, but it ends up to Clear. Oh, he will live just barely. As here comes Closer. Did they get him in? No, they did not, as now Henna is going to be sniping him down. Look at that range. As Henna.
But Henna just ends up being so clutch with this. The Q snipe through the turret.
He's an assassin.
Yep.
Just trying to hit the big one. And, there it is, half health.
You know what?
On to Henna.
I expected more.
Yeah.
I genuinely expected a bit more. It's a lot, but I expected more.
It's definitely a lot. Now Doran, he just gets to do whatever he wants. Why are we flashing on the Udyr here? Are they actually going to catch him?
No.
Like, why? What? Closer!
What are you doing?
He's just dead! Oh no, the chase goes horribly wrong as we have a couple of stragglers going down for free, and now Willer's going down as well. That was just very confusing. as a decision to chase the Udyr and then just totally caught out.
It's an Udyr! Like, he just, what was the point? He's just running around being goofy. Just let him go. It's like Willa's flashing on him. I cannot believe that this game that we felt like, despite Hanwha Life Esports had the edge, the gold was kept even, and then all it takes is Doran goofing about, and FearX just completely collapsed. Ideally, they catch Zeka before he packages, but that's going to be such a long shot.
Yeah, I mean, if FearX win this one, like that's going to be insane. Look at that damage, that's on a clear, and yeah, he's mini-Gnar, but like, come on.
That's the damage I was expecting.
Kind of insane stuff. Execute's like, please, I want to engage. Please don't kill me. Zeka going a little bit too ham as the Azir value is kind of insane, but it's a little bit not insane enough, as now it's only clear, and he is going to get bubbled, and down he goes. That'll be Elder Drake to the side of Hanwha Life Esports, and maybe just the game.
Yeah, I mean, Zeka went in, he went hard, but he did so much damage there. Traded his life for the Elder for the game, and, well, I mean, they don't even need the Elder. They're just going to end here, and for a game where it felt like, you know, FearX didn't have the most control, but they were keeping it sort of even. They really just completely collapsed in the later stages of this game. You can see the veterancy from Hanwha Life Esports definitely having a lot of value there.
Yeah, I feel like they just waited until FearX made a mistake, and then the game was over. GG. Game number 1 going into the hands of Hanwha Life Esports. No rush, they say.